Good morning. It is Thursday, October 30th. We are 90 days out from January 28th, the DTD2. This week, you're calling your H's and your V's. You're texting your J's. You can do that when you join us at the ever famous, so popular, barely any room left in the club. That was sarcasm. We do it at KW Fight Club every day, KWFightClub.com. You can go to KWFightClub.com. Cameras on, microphones off. We're making calls. We're doing texts. We're working on campaigns or smart plans or whatever your CRM calls the things that you do repeatedly to make sure that you stay in touch with your folks. Maybe you're writing letters. Maybe you're stuffing envelopes. Whatever you're doing to have more conversations. Whatever you're doing to generate the lead generation. That is the space for it. If you want to come to the study hall that we call KW Fight Club for the 2 hours that's available to hang out, you can do that from 9 to 11, KWFightClub.com. That starts at 9 o'clock. At 11 o'clock today, Maggie continues with the Command Jumpstart. She is on day 4. This is, I believe, the 4th and final day, and she's been giving you bonus content because I know she's been threatening to go from like 11 to 12:30. The other day definitely went to 1 o'clock. Tons of information with, a whole new overview. Not that there isn't new stuff happening all the time, but she's sort of just going soup to nuts through all of Command to make sure if you haven't really done anything but use it for, hey, I've got to get in there now and build my opportunity so I can get paid. Making sure that you're using it for all of the leverage that it affords us. So she's doing that. And the final session is today, Command Jumpstart with the Maggie McDowell. She's our regional tech trainer. That's at 11 o'clock. You can register for that. The link is in the morning news. Just click that Zoom button. It's going to take you right to where you need to go to get registered for that session. Today at 1 o'clock, we get together, as we do, Monday through Friday, and we have a conversation about what we're working on, what you got achieved. What did you do maybe during Fight Club or whatever you were doing today for lead generation? We have that conversation. It's called the Midday Protocol. The premise of that, or the mindset behind that, is every month on the 15th, there's a thing called the 15th Protocol. Today's October 30th. You're welcome. It would not be wise to try to review October you can review it by all means, don't get me wrong. Most business owners struggle because they wait until October 32nd to see how October went. The 15th protocol is, give or take, February has 28, sometimes 29. Some have 30, some have 31, but give or take, the 15th is the middle of the month. So the 15th protocol is your time to sit and say, hey, how are we doing in relationship to our goals? And this is the biggest challenge for all of us. If you've done Business Planning Clinic, maybe you're coming to Meredith next Thursday, or you're going to hit the final one on December 18th here in Portsmouth. We did move it. It's in Portsmouth on December 18th. There's 2 more business planning clinics. And it's all well and good to attend class, any of our classes. Never mind Business Planning Clinic. It's all well and good. Usually at any class, you probably walk out with some nugget. You're like, that's good. I'm going to implement that. I'm going to start doing that. When do you take stock in making sure that you are or aren't, or it's working, or you haven't even pulled the lever yet? So the 15th protocol is, hey, at the 15th day of the month, the goals that I set, where do I sit or stand in relationship to those? And if we're off track, then more often than not, we would recommend that you adjust your activities. Most people will be like, well, maybe we need to lower the goal. I mean, that's the puck everyone skates to. And I completely appreciate that. The goal I set was crazy. I'll just lower the goal, right? Our standard is what we allow. Our standard is what we allow. And if you tell yourself you're willing to lower your goal when you haven't done any movement with the activities, then can we assure ourselves that our activities are going to meet our new lower goal? Wouldn't it behoove you to keep your goal where it is and be okay with maybe being off track, maybe missing it? Thousands of agents, if not millions of agents this year, will not hit their goal. I don't say that to be negative. I say that to remind you that people set big, hairy, audacious goals. And by doing so, where they end up on December 31st will far exceed their wildest dreams because they pushed themselves. They got out of their comfort zone. They created skills and efficiencies and fast twitch muscles. And they said yes to doing the next right thing more often than they did in 2024. That's a differentiator. So what are you willing to do differently? So we said, let's take the 15th protocol. Let's not just have that conversation once a month, maybe. Let's take the 15th protocol and let's have that conversation all of the times, every of the times. So we're doing that every day. The midday protocol, 1 o'clock, timsoffice.com. We ask 3 questions. How many conversations have you had where business came up and you asked for the right to serve? How many appointments did you set from those conversations to sit down with people and sign them as buyers, sellers, or investors? And then the delicious one, how many contracts did you sign? Did you sign buyers? Did you sign sellers? Did you put people under contract with a purchase and sale? Those are our lead indicators. Based on those numbers, our conversations, appointments, and signed contracts, now we know if we're moving in the right direction. Now we know if we have a pipeline that matches our dreams and our goals. Because right now, what did I just say at the top of this conversation? It's January 28th today. Next Monday, we're going to be working on February business. And it's going to be dark at 4:28 next Monday. Lots of changes next Monday. The blessing is we have the resources. You have 559 teammates that know exactly what they should be doing. We're not always doing what we should be doing. That we know. But we are in an environment built by somebody who loved being an agent and only wanted to create a playground that was better than the one that he grew up on. When Nate's feet hit the floor, that is his seminal thought. How do I create a place where no one would ever want to or need to leave, right? And yes, people leave all the time. It's like the scene from The Wizard of Oz. People come and go so quickly here. And that's okay. We're not for everyone. We don't have enough friggin' parking. And sometimes people are seekers and they're going to go looking for something that they need to create within themselves. So do we have the tools? Do we have the systems? Do we have the models? Do we have all the friggin' books? Do we have coaching, training, and consulting? And do we have the goal setting, right? Whether you believe it or not, every day when you wake up, you have something you want to conquer in mind. And more often than not, you probably know exactly how to get it done. We figure out ways sometimes to jam ourselves up the most. Right? Ryan Holiday, great book. The obstacle is the way. We are our solution and our roadblock. And it doesn't have to be every day one of those is going to win. Every hour one of those is going to win. We have to constantly recalculate where we're going, what we're doing, and what it's worth to us. And we all battle this every day. Is what you want right now more important than what you want in the future? Are you willing to forego the immediate pleasure of going to get lunch and cocktainis with your friends today at 11:59 when the crowd starts to head to the parking lot to go to your favorite restaurant? To hammer out, as Ed Milet would say, just one more call, just one more text message, one more email, stuff one more envelope. Knowing that compounding interest of your best efforts will bring you closer to your someday goal. And for everybody, that's a different date. We've got agents that are youngins. I'll say youngins. And they're like, oh, I have a someday goal. I just landed. I'm 21. I'd love to be done by the time I'm 49. 28 years out is my someday goal. Others are like, yeah, I know the date. It's coming up. And I've got to polish this thing up before I step away and hand it to somebody else. And all of that chunks down, the someday goal to the 15-year goal, to the 10, to the 5, to the 3, to the 1, to the quarter goal, the monthly goal, the weekly goal, the daily goal, to the right now goal. What is the most important thing that you can do today to move the needle, to find your person, to build the compounding interest of doing the next right thing over and over and over again? And what we found is if we hold ourselves and each other to account on a daily basis, the probability that we're going to exercise and build and strengthen that fast twitch muscle of doing the next right thing over and over again suddenly becomes just what you do. It's not arduous anymore. It's just what you do. It's not annoying anymore. It's just what you do. It is wildly mundane. And it's just what you do. Brady Soundall, the director of luxury at Keller Williams, said, "You will live a life that is commensurate with the questions you're willing to ask." Are you asking great questions? Are you asking the next question? Are you questioning yourself on a daily basis? Are you questioning the process around you? So every day you can shine that a little bit more. Make that experience for your clients a little bit shinier, a little more special. And like we talked about, it doesn't need to be based around money and your investment. This is where you put your wallet away and you have to throw your heart on the table and say, how much am I willing to work to put together something that's intrinsically mine? So when a client steps away after the transaction is over, they're not talking about the mechanics of what they just went through. They're talking about the emotion of what they just went through. People rarely remember what we said. They'll remember how we made them feel. We do that through our words and our actions. People grow into the conversations you create around them. What conversations are you creating for yourself first, right? We always say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. We spend a lot of time with ourselves. Are you being a good person to yourself? Are you being a good leader for yourself with the thoughts and the conversations you're having internally consistently? Join us for the midday protocol. Join your fellow agents that are taking stock of what they're doing or not doing every day, and they're being accountable to themselves and others to put themselves in a great position for now, January 28th. After that, you're going into the Tech Mastermind at 3 o'clock with KT Temple. He is our Market Center tech trainer. Between Maggie and KT, we've got it made. Then at 4 o'clock, he does tech onboarding. And then you have Tiffany Hampton tonight at 6 with the Rookie Real Estate Agent Book Club. All of this is in the morning news. If we can help in making sure you know exactly what you need to do next, just reach out, 603-834-2856. You can book my face at meetwithcoach.com. If you don't know what to do next, just take one step forward towards the Market Center, towards this staff, towards a fellow agent, and just say, what should I be doing next? Everyone's willing to help. And we all want to see you do well. I'll see you in and around the market center and the internet. Have a great day.